What's up, y'all? This is the Megasm, and happy anniversary to me. Anniversary live stream of this game. I don't know. My older members probably remember that I went through maybe a 2 or 3 month stream of this game where I just 100% completed. Well, I can't say 100% because there's some quests I didn't do or whatever in my previous play, but I almost put in a good 100 hours during last year when I was streaming this game. It was mostly just to waste time while I fasted. I was fasting for 24 hours to help lose weight. I was having health issues last year. I really wanted to lose quite a bit of extra weight I've gained over the past probably 3 years. It was affecting my health. My cholesterol was through the roof. My blood pressure was high. I didn't know it till I've been noticed I was having really bad heart palpitations during the late spring, early summer of last year. Went to the emergency room. I'm now on meds. So basically, I want to lose another 10 pounds. 10 pounds by the end of this year. It's possible. About a few weeks ago, I was down to 213. I'm trying to, well, today I was 216. I realized that my weight loss is very slow, is the fact that my digestive system is pretty much bad. My digestive system is messed up, but I think that's the cause of why my weight loss is slow. I'll eat food, but it'll sit in my stomach. I constantly dealing with constipation. Yeah, I'm talking about old man shit because my ass is kind of old. 44-year-old man here, dealing with constipation. I gotta worry about my gut health. I need to have better gut health. When I was younger, anything I ate, after about 30 or 20 minutes, it would come right out of me. It would. My digestive system, my metabolism was off the charts. Granted, I stayed, at a certain minimal weight for years, but constant sitting on my ass, drinking soda, drinking, whole pizzas for, a good 3 or 4 years, will kill you. Hypertension, high blood pressure, cholesterol are silent killers. You never know. You never know. But when I'm walking up the stairs and finding myself breathing hard, running out of breath, and the heart palpitations were getting scary, and it was just too much to deal with. And I knew that my health was on the rocks. I knew I had high cholesterol far back as 2009, and I was silently killing myself. Being lazy, sitting on my ass. Not being active as much as I used to. Took a toll, and it got even worse when I was working at Walmart. I was getting an income. But once I got done with my day job, come home, sit on my ass, draw, doing my side business with drawing, if I'm not doing that, video gaming, I wasn't out and active as much as I used to be. And so my friend was like, you started to notice I was starting to get chunky, like around, I don't know, maybe as far back as 2016, 2017, started to notice I was getting chunky. Granted, I wasn't eating as much, which is why fasting is easy for me, because I basically eat like 1 meal a day. But when I did have income, I was snacking, drinking a crap ton of soda, and eating like whole pizzas, a lot of junk food and stuff like that, and pounding on the calories and not losing them. And so I was creeping up on 260. I was maintaining between like 240 and 250 for probably a good 2 or 3 years. And at my height, I should be between 175 and 190. That should be, my, okay, you're good. That's your good weight. And for my height, 190, even 190 for me would be considered overweight for a person my height if you go by BMI or whatever. Um, but 175, I will look hella skinny. I probably will look how I did in high school, around that time. And so my goal is to get down to at least 200. I weighed myself today. I'm 216. So 16 pounds. But I think I want to get down to 10 by December, and it's going to be hard. It's harder. It's like I started eating again. I started eating again. I'm still watching my calories. I'm happy that I'm still maintaining between 30, I think 35 to, keep my weight loss between 31 to 37 pounds that I lost. Even though I weighed myself around August, and I was down to 247 when I began my weight loss journey. But when I was at the doctor, when they weighed me in the emergency room, I was at least between 250 255 around there. But then I think I had on some clothes adds on a little bit, more weight. But when I got on the scale, around August of last year, or early September, late August, I was at 247. So right now I'm at 216. I want to get down to at least try to get down to 200, which is possible because I did lose 20 pounds between August and October of last year. So that's August, September, October. I wanted to be down 25 pounds by my birthday, and I did it. But that took a lot of discipline. That means fasting, alternative day fasting. I would fast for 24 hours plus. I was drinking a crap ton of water. Since then, I've been at least 16 and 8. I've been doing intermittent fasting, 16-hour fast, and 8 hours when I eat. But I would eat, one meal. I would snack. I would try to keep my calories between 1,200 to 2,000. Sometimes I would go overboard. Family come over, or friends, and I would have my cheat days. And then 4th of July was a humongous setback. Went to a buddy's house and ate a lot of heavy food over a span of like 2 or 3 days. Came back. I gained like 7 pounds. I gained like 7 or 8 pounds over that weekend, and it took me another week to lose those 7 or 8 pounds of going back on my regimen of fasting. Yeah, it took me that long, but I noticed that a lot of food sits in my gut. It's a lot of gut weight. I got down to 213 like about a month ago, and that was me. I think I fasted for a day, and I drank more water, started doing apple cider vinegar, didn't eat anything too heavy, ate quite a bit of oatmeal. Oatmeal cleans you out. Oatmeal goes through me, so I need to eat like oatmeal a day. I do. It helps with my digestive system. So yeah, sorry about all this old man discussion, but this is my anniversary as far as improving my health and losing weight. So from here until from this day, dude, what day is it? Is it the 23rd? Oh, it's the 24th. Okay, so from the 24th until I'll say Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve. So that's 2 months. I'm gonna do my best to lose 16 pounds. You might as well go for the full 200. But I'm gonna shoot for the moon. I'm gonna go for 200. But my goal is to get down to 10 pounds. Main goal is to get down to 10 pounds by the end of this year. So if I reach 10 by December 24th, I'll be happy. I'll be 206. It'll be the first time I'll be below 210. That's the lowest I got was 210. So and I reached that February of this year, and I've been kind of regular eating ever since. You know, I think sugar is a big thing with me. I don't have issues with diabetes or anything like that, but I drink tea, I drink coffee, I do use sugar, and sugar does slow down your weight loss process, and that's probably why I hit a plateau. Is because I'm drinking, a cup of coffee a day on average, 1 or 2 cups of tea on average a day, and that's sugar, and that slows down your weight loss. It does to a certain extent. You're not maximizing your weight loss by having sugar. So yeah, it's gonna be probably hardcore water, 24-hour fast from then in. I ate early today, had a big breakfast, so I probably won't be eating again. Probably I'm gonna see if I can rough it until at least one, about, around 1:30, 1:40 tomorrow. It's gonna be incredibly tough. It is, because I do have a time where I do a late night snack between 9 and 11, where I do find something to munch on to cut me through the night. And but yeah, I gotta get these horses, yo. I'm at the point where I'm at that mission I gotta do to close the rift, and then I'm gonna have her Jesus moment.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? It's because I called you a hammer rider. Those hammers are damn majestic beasts. I'll give my right arm to ride one. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plowman they give you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden Ford. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Alright, so what I got? Mount the Heart of the Stables. Is there like some booze I gotta find or something? I don't know what the whole point of was finding this booze, and they made it known to find this booze. I think I had a playthrough where I got like, I don't know what happens if you get all of them. I know you'll get a thing when you get your whole main base where to put all that crap, but I think you might get an achievement for it, but other than that, it's like whatever. Yeah, you could do all these little side quests.
I heard my man. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after us like beasts of the water seekers. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe.
I want her armor.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, come at them with a torch and a blade, and they run. These beasts, though, it's like dark spawn during a fight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day.
Alright, so let's go kill these wolves. I'm gonna go get rid of this elf, pick your elf fruit.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe.
Yeah, I think you gotta do like three or four extra missions, which were kind of annoying, especially when you have to escort this freaking ass cow. Alright, so let me go on my quest map and do this whole wolf quest. What's this? So, what's this? I don't want to do the rifts on the farm, mount the horse at the stables. And then we got to build the watchtowers. Okay, they're not outlining those wolves things. But if I remember, I just have to come outside here and kill them, I think. There's a Finnick fox. Please, game, don't glitch on me. Where are these fucking wolves? I know once I came in here I had to deal with some wolves. Maybe that was it. Because they're not giving me nothing as far as whatever about the wolves. No markers. I'm gonna go talk to this lady again because I hate dealing with glitch quests, and they do happen in this game. Talk to her again. Maybe I did that mission already.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after light. These beasts, though, it's like dark spawn during the blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Yeah, but where are they? Why aren't you marking these on the map? Let's see, what are these things? Not till I gotta cross the bridge or whatever to kill these fucking wolves. Let's go over there, see what happens. And then I gotta do this quest, or I gotta do...
The Master doesn't want me using those refugees' weapons until they've got any hope of defending. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I did. There are too many hills in these parts. Good places for raiding and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Alright, I think what I gotta do, maybe because I'm still kind of brain dead. Maybe I gotta get rid of the rifts. Even though one of the rifts, like the one over there, is like a high level rift. First time I played this game, that rift jacked you up. I don't want to get frickin' Druffy. F Druffy. I can't get rid of that marker. Let's get rid of these rifts, people. Maybe that's the source of the wolves. Who knows? Here it comes. Here we go again. Every time I play this game, I discover something new. I just started to go into long-winded conversations with Vivienne about the whole circles and, you know, mages, and basically she's in support of the circles, which means, you know, a place for mages to go to, you know, study their magic. It's sort of like, they kind of make it like, you know, mages are not free and in prison, but from her perspective, it's like, she's like, no, it's like, you know, people try to make it out that, you know, since we're in these circles and locked in these towers with a bunch of soldiers to keep it in check, like, you know, we're there, you know, and we don't have free will to do what we want. But you know, she getting talked about. It's like no.
I must admit, Cassandra.
Oop, there we go. Conversation.
Why would you? They do not exist in Teventa.
What are they? Some manner of super Templar? Is this one of those southern secrets like proper hygiene?
Once we worked from the shadows, monitoring Templars and mages alike.
Ah, that clearly worked out well.
Your glibness does you no credit. The Mage Rebellion was beyond even our power to control.
But like I was saying, so I was talking to Vivienne. You know, she was talking about like mages can go out, they can live in cities, they can live in towns, they can even get married, and they can live outside the circle. She said, but just circle was a main hub where you went to study, to be around other mages. You know, some mages, you know, they chose to live in the circles, but you know, you also had a choice to move out. Because Vivienne says it's like, no, I live, you know, I live with my man, I have my own place outside the circle, and plus she's like, you know, she's pretty much Grand Enchanter level where she can be the command of all the circles if she wanted to. But she said, nah, we need more people and I don't want to just vote myself in. And let me save because this fucking rift is, oh, they won't let me save. Alright, so we got to take out, where is it, that little, there's like a little Casper ghost. There it is. You got to take this fucker out first at all times. And I think the next wave of this thing, you got to take out 2. It should be easier because I'm at the right level. This was, I think, a level 9 or 15 rift. Put on my poison, even though it probably won't affect anything. All right, where's the little fucker? So yeah, you want to kill this first. And later levels, they'll build up shields. Yeah, what's the name's almost dead already. And I hate that. I hate it when the game does that. Oh, come on. Oops. There you go. Heal. Oh, we got another one? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh my god. We gotta kill that sucker. Archer, my job is to take these suckers out as fast as possible. Otherwise, they gonna be impossible to deal with. I'm so happy since this is a new game plus. That I got access to where I can build. Well, I don't know if it's at an option in the in the vanilla game, but in this version of the game, the one where you have all the DLC. Oh, there's something moving up there. I don't think we killed all these fuckers. Oh, there's those wolves she was talking about. Some canine leather. But yeah, in this game, you get this like golden nug statue in your new game plus, and you have access to all your recipes for crafting armor and stuff. And so you can, when you start to get your, you know, so you definitely want to start farming early on. So you can start crafting like busted like weapons and armor early on. Granted, you know, how you build your character as far as stats and whatever does play a part, but you're gonna go through the early part of the game. Battles will be a little bit easier because you're gonna be killing stuff a little bit faster than if you were starting out without these materials. Because I crafted this bow and it's doing like really good damage really, it's not one-shotting stuff yet, unless I get some criticals. Once I get my cunning up, then I'm gonna be really OP. No, I haven't leveled up while I'm on her. Let's see. So is this Cassandra? I'm giving Cassandra a little bit more offense to her game. Usually I just have her go full tank mode. Whenever I play her, she's probably, in my opinion, the best tank in the game. But I started giving her more offense because she really doesn't do any damage. She doesn't do a lot of damage in my playthroughs. I have her sort of like when I have what's her name in Dragon Age 2, the redhead woman. You know, just have hella health, hella defense, and even though my party get wiped, she'll be the last one standing. But she's hitting stuff and it don't do any damage. No damage at all. My problem with this dude right now is just this, you get a bone to max. Is he's my weakest link. Brackwall's my weakest link right now. He is taking damage like a bitch. He is. Dorian's taking some damage. I gave him some pretty good armor, but it's not good armor. I definitely want to give him that Fade Step. Fade Step is one of those offensive spells you gotta have for your mage. It gives them maneuverability. Didn't realize that. I haven't played a mage with it yet, which is funny. But after watching quite a few Let's Plays of people playing mages, it is invaluable. And plus, you know, what you can put another point into it and either make it do damage. You can face through enemies and do damage, or you can use it to when you face through enemies, you get mana back. So there's that too. Got rid of those rifts. I'm gonna talk to this lady. Then I gotta go get on that horse. I'll do that last. Hopefully I don't have to do that frickin' race. Let's see if I did it. Okay, I didn't deal with the wolves then. I thought I dealt with the wolves. Ugh. What the F, people? Let me check my map. What's this? Pharma security, Bravo laser. Okay, so let me get these watchtowers up. Seeing red. And the truffle roam. There's that trouble. Okay, there's the wolves. Gotcha. Alright. Since I'm there, I'm going to hit up the Pharma security since it's on the way. Actually, I could get a horse. I could get the horse first and just ride on over there, but eh. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm talking to Vivian, and I don't know, maybe it's just me thinking crazy, but there was a lot of parallels the way I was talking to her of comparing like mages to, you know, about to get a little socio-political here, to I guess underrepresented people in general. Because the mages, as soon as you know, find out you got magic, or people find out you got magic in this game, you are pretty much, well, you're pretty much screwed, you know, in terms of being a normal person, part of freedom and things you know, you can and cannot do in life or allowed to do. You know, magic is a gift and a curse because, you know, it's so tempting to have that power that you can get possessed by bad spirits or demons. And so this has been a long, drawn out, you know, part of the lore of the Dragon Age games, especially if you play Dragon Age 2. I'll say if you play Dragon Age 2, after you get through that game, you're gonna be like, fuck mages. Depending on your position, you're gonna be like, fuck the mages. They're just too much to deal with, a bunch of trouble. And you can see why there is something very dark side of being a mage. It's very sinister. At the same time, if you are a mage, and you know, if you are fully controlled and you don't give into the temptation of your abilities, you can see how it's like, I want to be free. You know, why do I gotta, you know, why should I be, you know, treated differently? Why must I be hunted down? Why must I be treated, you know, this way? But on the other hand, you also see how you get those mages. They just get consumed by their own power. They get seduced by power. They get possessed by demons. When that happens, they turn into a demon and all hell breaks loose. So it's you see where people are coming from when it comes to mages. And so, and I also find it interesting why they made Vivienne kind of this way. She supports the circle. She's also probably the long black character you have in your party, black female character. But it kind of makes it come off like she represents, you know, you have two sides of the mages. She represents, you know, the ones who are a part of the alliance. They're not a part of the rebellion. You know, they're fine being in the circle where, you know, they're taken care of in the circle. You know, they're fed, they got a roof over their head, and they get all this time to work on their craft to become more proficient at their magic and stuff like that. And she's like, you know, she was raised in the circle, and for her circle where she comes from, it wasn't that bad, you know. And she still was able to get out and experience the finer things in life, to live her life, to have, you know, a lover, which you'll find out later in the game, and things like that. You know, to acquire some power, some influence, you know, respectability as a mage. But, you know, she stayed in her lane, you know, that's the thing. And, you know, as a black person, as an African American, you know, we kind of get the short end of the stick here in this country, and there's sort of like some parallels. And it kind of have, you know, I would have to say with, you know, with my people, we, you know, there's sides of my people where we're very, very vindictive towards, you know, white people and stuff like that. And I can see the parallel where you also have some sides of us, you know, we know about the race issues and, you know, how we're treated or whatever, but, you know, we also realize we're American, we live in this country about everybody else. We're not as vindictive, you know. We don't use the race card. We don't race bait. It's like we'll point out the bullshit, you know. If we catch you know, some racist white people or white people slipping, you know, it's like, you know, we'll let them about it. You know, we'll let it be known as like, hey, you know, that's not cool. But then you'll have, you know, certain black people where they're like, you know, all white people are racist. You know, all white people can't be trusted. You know, they're all the enemy. You know, they have a negative view on white people in general. And, you know, you have some racist black people. You know, that's just life. That's just how it is. You know, you can't expect when you treat, you know, a bunch of people like shit for centuries, you know, deny them rights. Even when you gave them rights, you still treat them like shit. You know, you had cops for the past 6 or 7 years gunning us down in mass, and that's what started the whole BLM movement and stuff like that. You know, you can see why you're gonna have parts of us where you're gonna have some of us who really don't like white people in general, and then you even have some of us who are full-on racists who feel like every non-white person, you know, is against us and have an issue with us, and they don't like them either. So, you know, you're gonna have those two sides, and the way that Vivian was discussing, you know, the whole mage thing, you know, you're gonna have those mages who are like they're gonna love their power and they're tired of treating like shit, and they're gonna use their power to, you know, get more power. You know, and you know, and they segregate themselves. You know, and I do see there's quite a few of us black people who want to segregate themselves. I've noticed that there's a lot of us who want to segregate ourselves. There's even movements by some white people who are trying to segregate us because they feel that's what we want. You're like, oh, especially with comic books, oh, we're only gonna hire black people to write black characters, and we're gonna hire Asians to write Asian characters. So you're seeing a return of segregation out of fear, and social political pressure, you know, from very batshit crazy people. You know, like I said, you have a generation who was butthurt and angry when they shouldn't be butthurt and angry. It's like my generation, we went through a similar period. We had a PC era, but once we had our, you know, we went out, we protested, we did our shit, and once we paid attention to and had our demands met, we'd let it go. You know, we got over it. We got older. We moved on. We didn't have cancel culture back then. We also didn't have a shit ton of social media as well, so that helped. You know, people didn't just vent and complain on Twitter, or, you know, you also didn't rally large mobs of people or get your crazy bullshit ideas out to the world to where you come together with other bullshit, bat crazy people, and, you know, you get a voice. You know, that's what social media is doing. You're getting a lot of batshit crazy people who were largely ignored a voice. You know, you giving them some power, and some of these fuckers are just power hungry. You know, they're out to cancel everything as a power move. They're not wanting to change anything. They won't. It's like they're trying to, they bitch and moan until they get what they want. You give them what they want, and they're still not satisfied. You know, they're sort of like with some of the, you know, the crazy mages in this game. You know, they're like, they get power hungry, power mad. You know, they turn into abomination. They turn into a demon. So we got, even in real life, we got a bunch of power mad people that turn into demons. So it's like I started to see that connection more, you know, going through the long drawn out conversations with Vivian in this game. And it's like, I got to give it up to the writers, man. The writers, the early writers, I know they're no longer with the company.
The wolves will be back to normal. There shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what we've done. It may not seem like much, but this land is desperately needed.
Got rid of that quest. But yeah, that was on a deep level. Maybe it's just me reading into it too much. But that's what I got out of it. It was like, man, that is some deep shit. You know, that is some legit deep level shit. I'll tell me I gotta go all the way over here. Where's the third one? What's the third one? Okay, so I gotta go over there, and it's next to a rift. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of a horse for this shit. There we go. Let's mount this bad boy. Let's go on a trip. Okay, so gallop with L3, dismount, gotcha. I am not running no races though. I am going to these watchtowers. Get these watchtowers done. Horse is like, what the fuck, man? You just getting on my back. You got me running. And then the next conversation I had with was Dorian. Okay, now Dorian one was deep on another issue, because now it's probably just me being me, but I see the connection between I don't know if the writers were going for it, but it seemed pretty damn obvious that the differences between Muslims and Christians. Because to be honest, Muslims and Christians worship the same God. They just do it differently. And the whole thing with Terventer and you know, the country you're in, they both believe in Andraste, but they see, you know, Andraste, which is basically like a female Jesus, as you know, as they both see both see her differently. Now, one see her as a representation of, you know, the Maker or God. One side sees her as just being, you know, basically a representation of the Maker or God itself. But the Terventers, who you'll go through like 3 games, especially 2 games, because both these countries don't like each other and constantly at war with each other. Now, Thetis, the country you're in now, you know, that's how they see her, as, you know, representation of the Maker itself. And she's like this divine being and, you know, overpowered godlike. But then the Terventer just see her as a normal woman who went out and did what she did, you know, did what she had to do. And, you know, pretty much, you know, save the world. They don't see her as a divine being. They see her as humble origins. And the funny thing is, in Thetis, the country you're in, you know, their divines are always female, but in Terventer, they're always male. And then, like in this country, you call them the Black Divine. And you know, talking to what's his name, you come to find out that I guess he loves his country. He loves Terventer. And he's been, I don't know how long in Thetis and hearing all this dumb and bad shit about his country. So he's kind of butthurt about it. You know, he kind of sees disdain on us or whatever. And one thing about Terventer, they see slavery as fine, and they see it as a form of indentured, you know, as indentured servitude. In Terventer, where Dorian's from, but here slavery is frowned upon. And you know, you had a discussion about that. And but both countries, they're similar, but you know, they've been having a beef just over religion, how they worship the same God. You know, how they see Jesus are different, and they've been beefing over that ever since. And the thing about Terventer, you know, mages took over. You know, mages run the country. You know, and they have a whole society. They have a caste system to their society. You know, you have the upper class, you have a middle class, you have a lower class, and then you're like, who the fuck are you class? It's like if you're not a mage in his country, you're just, who the fuck are you class at that point? You're the lowest of the lowest kind of class. But they do have a belief there where anybody can be a mage, anybody can have magic, anybody can be a mage in their country, and people hold on to that belief. And you know, here mages are frowned upon and treated like shit. Kinda. You know, they're feared, they're kinda hated. And but in Terventer, you know, they run shit. You know, they run shit. They do blood magic, which is frowned upon here. Can't be doing blood magic. You know, just various shit like that. So it's just interesting seeing these different parallels of the lore, how things are written. It's very well written. It's very thought out. It's very well done. And it just ups my respect for this game. This is a very well made, well written, well thought out game. There is a lot in this game. Not just in terms of gameplay time, but quality of life, in terms of writing, graphics, gameplay, even the characters, how the characters are written. All the characters are human. They're relatable. It's like, even if you may not agree with their thoughts, you know, their politics, their process, you know, their way of life, their beliefs, but they're like an onion. They have so many layers. Because even talking to Dorian, it was like, just because of the fact I didn't agree with his view on slaves, you know, even he recognizes, you know, since being in this country, you know, outside of his country, how it can be viewed as being wrong and frowned upon. He said, but he never really thought of it that way. He said he himself doesn't own slaves, but in terms of the people who he grew up around, who raised him, his parents and stuff, you know, they have influence. You know, Dorian, he's privileged. You know, he got privilege all over him. You know, the reason why he left his country is because, you know, spoiler alert, he is gay. He's a gay character. And, you know, his parents, basically, he was kind of bred to one day be the top of the top in terms of politics and power in the country. But his parents want him to marry, you know, to keep the bloodline alive, have children. And he's like, you know, he left because of that. He's basically kind of like a jilted bride, if you ever watch, you know, old fairy tales or certain anime. You know, you have those jilted bride characters who leave their families, their privilege, because they don't want to marry who their parents want them to marry and shit like that. So it's like, okay, I get it. You know, he's one of those characters. But in my previous playthrough, Dorian was the homie. He will become like your best friend. He will have your back. He's the homie. I will say that about Dorian. Which I have him in the party now. I'm going to mix this up. I played a human character, a human mage. If you're a human mage, you get a bit, you still treat it like shit. But since she came from a family with an established name, she didn't get treated as shitty as if you're just a poor mage or whatever.
Here I thought you poked around prisons, hunting for murderers, desperate to escape the noose.
That's what you think of wardens.
It's not such a terrible thing. Some of my best friends are murderers.
They are men and women atoning for what they've done by giving of themselves. They fight for people like you, people in silks and velvet, who talk and judge.
Who's judging now?
I know your kind.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like I out of all the playthroughs I had, I'd never used Blackwell or had him in my party. So this is a first for me. What the hell? We got Barbarian House out here. So yeah, this group is gonna have issues together. I think but the thing is, the characters, they grow over time. They do. They start to get along, so to speak, which is cool over the course of the game. But early on, they're gonna take some shots at each other. They are. But I got Dorian early. I think I put in 15 hours in this game. Shoot, my first playthrough ever of this game on the PSD version, I think I put in 27 hours. Just in this area, the first area of the game, the hinterlands. Because there's so much to do, and this is like one of the biggest maps in the game. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming this for a couple hours, then I'm going to go out, take my walk, and then I'll probably stream this later today or after I come back from my walk, because like I said, you learn something new every time you play this game. I beat it once on the PS3, and then I beat it once on the PS4, 100% playthrough. Did all the DLC, but I didn't do all the quests, so I can't call it 100%. But in terms of going through the game, through the main story and the DLC, it's definitely a full, complete playthrough. And it was glorious. It was wonderful. Love that experience. You can go back and watch all those videos. Some were more entertaining than most. Especially when I did the Deep Roads quest and I was getting wrecked by these doors with these freaking arrow machine gun things. And there was a lot of shocking on that video. That's one of my funniest videos, one of my most watched videos, because man, there was some, I was just reacting like crazy, because that was one of the craziest friggin' like levels I've been through. Oh, so now I gotta go to the freaking watchtower thing and finish that up. Okay.
If those refugees are going to defend us, they'll need real defenses. I've got a clue.
Farewell.
Let me go to the war table. Click on the map. Oops, wrong button. Get up out of here, because I did all I had to do was this. Search the river for the packet. Letter found on the door of a course speaking of a package lost somewhere near the river and near the farms. Okay, I'll come back and do that. Yeah, there's a lot. This is a huge map. There's a lot of shit to do. And I know if you don't talk to certain characters or act with them or do their quests, because I know what's his name straight up left. I know he straight up left. Yeah, my playthrough, my previous thing, Blackwall straight up left my party. He was no longer selectable because I ignored him, and I didn't do none of his warden quests. But I definitely had to get the horses before I go through the whole Jesus moment and head to the main base, because depending on how you play that mission, a lot of those characters, how you interact and talk with those characters, a lot of the characters you had here at this base will come with you to the main base, and I need those horses, yo. And if you didn't get the horses, you probably won't have the stables when you head to the main base. And that was your main objectives for coming to the Heronlands anyway, was to get those horses. So gotta do what you gotta do. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about this character in this place. She's a Dalish elf. Got her as an archer, a rogue, and she's a flirt. Flirts with everyone. But I think I might have her romance Blackwall. I was thinking about having her romance Cassandra. But I might do a male playthrough. Never play with a male character. I always use female characters. And have her romance Cassandra when I go through that Let's Play. But I might have her do Blackwall to see how that turns out. I got what's the name? I got Cullen shook. I got Cassandra kind of like, what is this elf bitch doing? Kind of thing. Reaction to my character. Playful flirting with Iron Bull. Sarah's just too weird for me. I think I romanced Sarah in one playthrough I had, but I don't think I beat the game on that playthrough, but I did romance Sarah. And then with my my mage, my 100% playthrough, I romanced what's her face, our diplomat, the Montelier. That one was weird. That one was weird. The Bog unicorn. Let's see what we got. So, build watchtowers. Let's build those watchtowers. 42 minutes, 51 minutes. I'll get those soldiers to work. Thank you. I think I did this one over here that took like a few hours to do. And Cleric Iona disappeared next to an operator by the name of Argent. While the act cannot be traced back to us, the rest of the we just killed somebody. Liliana, don't play with her ninjas. Don't play. That her tirade against them is what led to her fate. Fortunate as this, we have gained support among the forced to be into her. Oh, that was dirty. 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 But you know, I got a Delish elf person right here. You know, she's like, whatever. Human politics, human bullshit. Shit I gotta do. I had to get something done, so I did it. I didn't know they were gonna kill her. I just thought it was in their way. Alright, shows us the sister of Leeds. Husband informs me that I have your soldier today for the Italian from an attack. Alright, so I got incense for blades. Alright, do I gotta do any more missions with that concerning that shit? Because I know I picked her. The red heart, what's this? Oh, it's another horse. So if you want to get special horses, Truth or Dare, like Celestine. Oh, it's noticed. We should speak with him first. That's not a bad idea. Can't always just try to kill people, Liliana. And Liliana will just murder fools. You know, there's more of these things. Those of the hammer. I'm going to get that unicorn, yo. Give me that unicorn. Want that unicorn. What's this? That's your request from Hasmal. Okay. Got that one. So you definitely want to get all these stuff shored up before you do something nuts. Alright, Liliana, you make sure we get our unicorn. Get that unicorn. Let's do that shit. Alright, so I did all that shit. All that shit. I would say this game has so many good moments. So many good moments in this game, and sometimes you want to rush through the game just to get through those moments, but no, this game has so much to do that you want to take your time. You do want to take your time, because if you don't, you're going to feel overwhelmed and you're going to rush, and the game is just going to become work. And this game can become work, I'm gonna lie. I thought we had a prisoner down here. It says something about that one dude. What we got down here? Gonna have to start selling some shit, because a lot of this shit is kind of useless since I've been making my own weapons. So you could just use it to friggin' spend money, just sell it so you can buy better shit in the game. First playthrough I felt, oh my god, it was so hard to make some money in this game, but no, it's not. Just sell all your shit. Don't hold on to it, just sell it. One of these days I'm gonna have to do a hard playthrough of it. I know some people who play this shit on Nightmare. I can't do it. This game has weird difficulty spikes. It's like you can be playing, think you're kicking ass, and then you either get one shot or you just see your life bar melt, and you're like, what the fuck happened? And you're like, what the hell just happened? But let's get these horses. I'm even going through this playthrough where I even got Solus liking me, and it's hard for me to get Solus to like you. It's like one moment he can really like you, and then one moment you can make one wrong decision and he doesn't. He's like, eh. whatever with you. But so far my character is very charismatic. Everybody's liking my character. Even though when I brought the mages here, it made Sarah kind of butthurt. Cassandra disapproved, but Cassandra's like, you know, you had to do what you had to do. Cullen was slightly against it, but I'm like, I'm Baelish. I'm like, we got her. It's like we don't shackle our mages. It's like, yeah, we only have like one per village, but you know, we realize there are people too. Alright, let's go back to that fucking back to the hinterlands. Search the river for the package. Red Cliff Farm, so definitely want to be at the Red Cliff Farm camp. Cassandra, Blackwall. I was really working with Vivian right now. Not really liking Dorian, because Dorian comes off like a pompous twat half the time. He's not really vibing with my team, but I guess we have him for now. It'll be interesting to see what happens if I have Vivian and what's the name together. I do have a playthrough where I'm playing fucking a two-handed blade swordswoman on this profile. I might do a little bit of that gameplay, but right now I'm further in this gameplay than that one. Even though it's fun, it's like I usually played a mage or a rogue. Never played a two-handed, you know, just go in and hit shit character. But oh, they going in and hit shit characters got stuff to work with. I am just mauling shit. But like I said, since I beat the game with that 100%, you know, playthrough, that it's like it's easier because I can build I can build busted weapons early on in the game, so that helps. You know, I can make a two-handed sword that is just wrecking anything I hit with it. So look, oh, there's people back, there's farmers back. Yay, since I got rid of the wolves, they came back quick. Where were they hiding? I completed it. I believe I did. Do I have to go back? Do I have to go back? Oh my god, let me go back. I thought I got it. Okay, I think I know what happened. Yep, brain dead moment. Alright, let's go back to the war table. Definitely going to get in a good walk today, because I think I ate about a pound and a half or 2 pounds of food, so that's going to add to my weight total for the day. But good thing it was eggs, so it should go right through me. Met my cholesterol quota for the day. Ugh. I hate having high cholesterol, but it's my fault. My fault. Alrighty, let's go back to Reldon. Is this it? No.
Did you see the messages? Yes, thank you.
So gather coin, see soldiers, got the hinterlands. Oh, it's in progress. How many more minutes I got? Damn, I got a whole half hour. Okay, let's go find something to do. A whole half hour to wait for that shit. Yep. Time to do some side quests. Guess we can heal up the healer. Cause I don't think she's gonna leave until I finish her freaking little side quests I decided to do. I think Dorian's doing more damage right now. Even though I made a very good busted staff for Solus. I should unequip it and give it to what's her name, but I'm gonna make her a staff. But I'm gonna make it more electricity based for Vivienne. See, she's gonna be my Storm. Be my Storm from the X-Men. Yeah, well, now that I think about all what else I gotta do in this game, now it just comes off as work. Like I said, this game is long. It's a long game. I said, even if you just go through the story, just a vanilla story.
It used to play in the fields outside this very village.
You're gonna have to. It's gonna take you 60 to 70 hours, 60 to 80 hours, just to go through just the story. Just the story of the game. It won't take that long. Yeah, even the story, you could probably, if you do a good chunk of the side quests, whatever, it could probably take you 100 hours. But I know the DLC adds quite a bit to it, and there's extra shit to do in the DLC. So it's just a lot of ish to do. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Is she here? Bitch ain't even here. I think she's at my camp. But yeah, is she on the map? Let's go over there. Let's see what's over there. Maybe I just went to the wrong house. Which does happen. Yeah, I think I just went maybe to the wrong house.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you wonder, have you by any chance seen a rat that is a little different? Lord Wolseley wandered on, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special rat.
I'll speak with you later.
Farewell.
Yeah. A ram. Dude, every book I pick up is free experience. Poor Ballad of Nuggins. The Nugs, yo. I wonder how things are up in the club now. There's a way to cheat the time for at the war table that it takes them to approve certain decisions you make, but you have to go into the PlayStation 4 clock and move it forward 30 minutes. And it's like, nah, I don't like messing with my clock, the time of my game, time of my system. But yeah, for those impatient gamers, yeah, there's an option for you. A lot more people in here. We kicked all the mages. Well, we took in all the mages. I swear, how much money did they spend in this game? I know they spent quite a bit because they had all these writers write all the lore, all the books you pick up, all that shit. Yeah, even the stuff at the title screen. They had to hire illustrators. And then I know they had to hire that lady who's doing the singing. So it's like, man, there was so much money spent on this game. This is what you call a AAA title, people. I'm trying to get my cousin to play it, but he don't have the attention span to play this game. You know, it's not something he's interested in. You know, he'll play hundreds of hours getting his head beat in Madden. You know, and spend, you know, 30 to 100 hours playing Pokemon and, you know, stuff like that. But to get him to sit still where a game requires patience, thought, you know, you're gonna have to read some shit. You know, actually, you know, play the game. It's like he likes the action part of it, but you know, the gameplay, but the actual parts of the game that require you to, you know, deal with a lot of story and stuff, and going from point A to point B. I don't. It's like I think it's too much for him. It's funny. I bought him XCOM 2 at a PS4, and he hasn't touched it. I'm trying to get it off of him. We're like, dude, just, if you're not gonna play it, just give it to me. I'll take it back. I'll take it back if you're not gonna play it. I might trade him. I might trade him my freaking Agents of whatever, Agents of Mayhem for it, since they're about the same price. I actually know Agents of Mayhem you can get for like $5. I spent like $10 on XCOM 2. Man, yeah, I'll see if I can swap them. Hey, dude. It's like, hey, you want another game we can play? It's like, you want to make a trade? I'll trade you my Agents of Mayhem for your XCOM 2. Plus, I got Agents of Mayhem with all the DLC. I got it for like $4 on the PSN store. So I got the game on my account with all the DLC. I just decided to buy it on disc, just to have it on disc, because I like owning my shit. That's me. I'm old school. I like to own my shit. Okay, so there's all these red lyrium quests. I never did all the red lyrium stuff. It's like if you don't attempt it after a while, if you don't try to do it, then what's his name gets butthurt. Varric, he gets butthurt, and he won't like you as much. So, alright, so where's this place at? Alright, so I gotta go up the river. Up the river. Let's go up over here, get this river package, yo. Is that a bad guy? Is that a bad guy? Yes, it is. Oh! Dead. Yeah, my team is just mean. We're just mean. It's like you don't, like Eminem, you don't wanna fuck with Shady. That's why, 'cause Shady will fucking kill you. That album was so ill. It's like you listen to it now, it's kind of cringy, because I think it was his second album. Yeah, his second album. he was dealing with some issues. He still had issues with his mom. Still had issues with, you know, dealing with fans. You know, he was dealing with that stuff he was going through. But his album, lyrical content, it's really good. Yeah, Eminem's second album. I think, what's the title of it? I think it was Kill You. Yeah, he went hard on his mom. He talked about, yeah, he was very, he had very, what do you call it? Homophobic sentiments and, you know, and thoughts in that album. But, you know, that was kind of the time, but it was kind of weird because at the time, also you had a lot of things where a lot of homosexual people were coming out the closet. You know, Ellen DeGeneres came out the closet. You know, so I was living in California at the time. So you know how we are here in California. Gay people coming out the closet, gay pride, all that stuff was going on during the time when that album dropped. And I think that album was just him just getting stuff off his chest. He even did a thing with Elton John at the Grammys. He did a performance with Elton John. He did the movie, I think, 8 Mile in the early 2000s, where I think he got over his anger. You know, dealing with his feelings with homosexuals in general. Because I think for him is what a lot of people nowadays, especially people who are anti-social justice movements, like, well, you have so much of it rubbed up in your face constantly, and people are trying to change your way of thinking and your point of view and how you feel about stuff. It gets on your nerves, and you start to rebel against it, you know. You do. It's like some people, normal people don't want to hear all that. It's like, look, you do you, that's fine. I said, but don't force your moral, your beliefs, your thoughts, your feelings on me. I said, how you think and feel, okay, you do you. I said, but it has nothing to do with me. And I think we gone a little too far with it, more so in my generation, because we had our PC era. We did. We had it good for about 6 or 7 years in the 90s. We had a lot of, you know, woke, politically correct movies and shows and all that other shit.
Perhaps it just needs the magic touch.
You know, we had movies like Higher Learning. We had that one movie with talked about this story of this white supremacist who had redemption that everybody likes. And when he curb stomped the black guy in the end of the prison, kind of cool with black guys, and yeah, that movie. You know, we had quite a few of those movies. We had, you know, there was kind of political upheaval going on at the time. You had the Rodney King trial, well, the OJ trial, the Rodney King beating, the Mid March. You had all this stuff going on during that time. And it's like, but the 90s were stable. It was like money was being made. Credit, you know, we had a couple of wars in the Middle East. They had the whole peace in the Middle East and, you know, other shit. You know, like I said, my generation, Generation X, that was our big thing. But, you know, we didn't have social media, so we just went out and did shit. We did. We just like, all right, this are issues we want to address. Let's make some changes. Let's do better. And then once those needs were met, but I think the biggest changes were once we got who we wanted. You know, because we went from Clinton to, I think, Bush Sr. Or was it Bush Jr.? I think it was Bush Sr. One of the Bushes. And it was like,
Perhaps it just needs the magic touch.
looking for stuff on the wall. Maybe I can get a whatchamajigger or two. It's creepy. Excuse me. But yeah, we had our stuff back then. There it is. That's what I'm looking for.
A defensive weapon enchantment. Oh, this could be very useful.
Yeah, but we won't be able to make those things until we get to our main base. Is that it? Just 2 enemies, and just to get that weapon enchantment. Yeah, that's probably all we had to do. Oh nope, got a chest over here. Grab, start selling some shit. We're out of room. Oops, something over here. Yep, had our movements, but I would say, you know, once things started getting better, you know, there was money being made. Because a lot of the issues we had, it was like they almost ended over right, because it seemed like around 98, a lot of that bullshit and drama kind of ended. The only difference with now is like stuff been brewing on the down low since like 2010. You know, like I said, the batshit crazy, they've been brewing and building up power, you know, for a decade now, and then it finally came to a head when people lost their shit once you know who got to the White House. Once you know who got to the White House, then they lost their shit. They lost their shit so bad. Why do we get triggered over this ram? Why did we get triggered? What did that ram do? Did he bite one of us on his way past us or something? But yeah, well, it for all the hoopla we had and all the people, you know, we had our rock the vote movements and stuff like that. And as like I say, the far left, they've been in control of our entertainment and media for a very, very long time. It's like, well, I'm a Democrat, by the way, so I can say that. I can see that. I can own up to that shit. Me is like I'm liberal. I'm a Democrat, but I'm more of a centrist. You know, I'm more of central. You know, I got too much common sense to go batshit crazy. It's like I can see both sides of the spectrum. I'm a little bit more liberal with my thinking, and then when you live in California, you realize it's like, you know, there's a lot of herd mentality, and if you want to be function in California, you're going to have to be a little left-leaning. And you know, we do have some conservatives here. They are on the down low. I mean, serious down low. You wouldn't know anybody are until they told you. You know, we do. Well, I live in a part of California, San Joaquin Valley, where we do got quite a few Republicans here, but they are on the down low. But quite a few of them, they don't like Trump either. They don't. It's like they were supporting before, but then they're like, okay, this dude is off his rocker. They're like, okay, we're done with Trump. We don't support Trump anymore. And it's like, but yeah, that's how it is, pretty much. What's on that hill? Let's see. What does my quest map say? What's this? Letter from a lover. Do I gotta go all the way around to get that shit? Probably. I don't know. Maybe I can creep up this hill. No, I'm probably gonna have to go all the way around. Yeah, I got half an hour to burn before they approve that freaking thing. It's like I had a pretty good birthday. A lot of people wished me happy birthday, which was awesome. Even though some people I thought we were not cool anymore wished me happy birthday. But like I said, a lot of people in my generation, we get over shit. We do. It's like we can disagree, because my generation will agree. We can agree to disagree on our differences. It's like if we think you're cool, and if you're not a total dick, you know, we can agree to disagree. And we can let shit slide. I said, but with some of the youngsters though, no, very angry, uptight. But then again, it was like, I look back on my generation during our PC era. We were kind of we were hardline too. We were very hardline too, but we had a lot of discussions with people who we had different appearance with, to where it's like, okay, you feel this way, we feel that way. We'll talk it out and we'll try to meet each other halfway. You know, we learned to meet each other halfway. That's the thing. We could talk it out and meet each other halfway. We may not fully agree, but we can reach a commonality to where it's like, okay, I see where you're coming from. I respect it. I can't hate on it, and I accept your, for what you're saying and your stance, even though I don't fully agree with it. But I accept it. I respect it. You know, we'll talk it out and we'll come to those understandings. But these young generation, they want to cancel your ass. They want to cancel you. They want to cost you your livelihood, your life, your sanity. You know, they out to get you, bro. I think mine was the last generation where if you truly have beef with somebody, you weren't trying to cancel them. You would just punch them in the mouth. You would knock them out. You would kick their ass. We would make it a physical altercation. We would put our foot in your ass. That's that old school. That's what we were taught from the boomers. Our parents were boomers, so it's like we were taught that kind of thing. It's like, what do you call it? What's that old saying? Something about the justifies meets the means, or something like that. We still have that mentality ingrained in us. But this younger generation, no, they don't have those universal truths and those common sense things that are passed down to them. So they're like, since they're not grounded in those morals and those beliefs, it's like, so they don't grasp or accept or realize a lot of their shit is bullshit. It's like they get caught up in their feelings over a lot of bullshit. And they got to get over it. They do. Right now they can't, because they weren't raised in a generation where they just run their mouth without no repercussions. That's what it was. If we ran our mouth without backing it up, there were repercussions. We got punched in it, or we had somebody above us tell us to shut up, or you had people as a group telling you to shut up. So there was a way to get this sword. I forgot it was. It was something I had to do to get this sword. Oh, bring the phalanges to the hill. Why did I pick that up? Didn't need it. Did I get phalanges? Bring the phalanges to the hill on the tree. To the tree on the hill. Okay, what is it? Let's check this map. Okay, there's something over here. Dead Ram Grove. So there's a marker over here. Probably got to do that next. It's funny because I didn't discover a lot of this shit until, my 100% playthrough. Just exploring. Uh-oh, what we got over here? Something creeping on us? What's creeping? Something creeping? Something creeping? Probably an animal. Oh, it's a ram. Just popped up right in front of us. Nope, I'll put it over. Worth it. Yeah, now I'll go together like to make it a sweet bosom. Okay, it's weird. went there, but I gotta get some Philandris. Whenever I come across that Philandris, I guess I gotta go back to this location. I'll probably get this sword. I don't know how good that sword is, but I know it's probably at a point of the game where I already had like OP weapons. But it's just one of those neat little things you find and get in the game. Legendary weapons and shit, so. Damn you, camera. So probably gotta come back here with Philandris, which it seems I don't have. But I think it's time for me to... Oh, do we got a bandit? Yes, we do. Probably looking for us, aren't you? Aren't you? I thought we killed all your whack buddies. Ooh, fox. It's your fault for getting my line of fire. Look at that. Just one-shotting fools. Well, it's a special attack. Getting all this crap that I'm going to end up selling. Let's head back to the base and sell some shit. Almost time for me to start my walk. Hopefully it's not too hot, but it's been getting cold at night here in Cali. It took this long to get this cold, but yeah, this is about alright. If this was like 10 years ago, this is when we'd be getting our rain. But global warming and shit. I don't know, this video is going to be interesting. It's like when YouTube goes through its whole process. And hopefully this video won't get deleted. So I'm talking about all this serious stuff YouTube's been... It's like I noticed that my live streams, they take like a day or so before they get put on my backlog of videos. Because I got flagged by YouTube, you know, ever since they had to delete one video. You know, hey, it's their platform. They can be as biased as they want. It's like, it's their platform. They can do whatever the hell they want. You can bitch and complain about it until the cow comes home. Well, I know it sucks for some, for the big name contributors who are actually profiting off of their content. It sucks for them. But hey, this is YouTube's platform. They can enforce whatever cockamamie, dumb, biased, social political bias rules they want. It is their platform. It's their business. They can allow and disallow whatever content they want on it. That's just something you got to deal with. And it's like, I know some of you are collecting, you paying your rent with these checks, or I know some people got their rent, their cost of living. You know, some people are making pocket change off these checks, but if you're making money, you know, you should know the rules. Gotta follow the rules as much as you want to disagree with them. It would be nice to be a content creator, but I think I'm just too lazy. It's like, trust me, I got enough free time to where I think I could make this work. Shortening these videos, making them just highlight videos, me doing, you know, more reaction based, more exciting, because I do got a video editor just on this PS4. I could take screenshots of my things, 15-minute screenshots, bump them together, and just make some quick and easy content, and it would not be hard to do. It would be so butt crack easy to do it. It would not be funny. I also got video editing equipment on my laptop. Oh, there she goes. She's ready. Looks like I got 25 subscribers. I could turn on the ads. Attach it to my PayPal. Is like, even if I just get like $1 a day, shit, that's $1 a day. I'll take it. Even if I only get $20 a month, hey, that's $20 a month. I'll take that. I'll take it. Shoot, I roughly almost make that on my Redbubble with my artwork, where I'm getting pennies on the dollar for shit that's selling merchandise from my art on it for like $60. I sold 2 t-shirts for like $68, and out of that $68 I got $8. I'm like, damn. I need to set that. I need to make it to where I make more profit. But then the price of those shirts, people will see the price of them shirts and they'll be like, get the fuck out of here. It's like, that's how they get you. They'll be like, yeah, you can boost up your profit margin, but it's gonna boost up the cost of the product. You're gonna raise your profit margin on. So Redbubble ain't slick. Redbubble was not slick. They're gonna like, yeah, we're gonna get our 30%, and then plus, they're gonna get at least their 60 or 70%. Because not only do they gotta get profit, they also they pay for the manufacturing of the products your art is off. You don't pay for that. So if your art is on a mug, they have to spend money to make that mug, to send it out, and that costs them money. So I get what they're doing. It's like, I can't hate on it. I just have to do a better job of setting my profit margins to where it's like I don't price myself out of people buying my shit, and where I get a decent cut to where I'm like, I don't feel I'm getting ripped off. But it's passive income. It's, you just put it up on the site and you hope people like your shit and they'll buy merchandise and it gets dumped into your account. I would love to make at least $20 a month in sales, to where it just immediately gets put to my PayPal, you know, where they can pay you out. But no, if you don't make that much, if you make lower than that, then you gotta wait until like the end of the fiscal year just for them to see you like a eight to like $19 check deposit to your PayPal. It's like I think my first year on Redbubble, I think I made a total of like $12. They sent me like a $12 deposit in my PayPal. I was like, jeez, really? Thanks for that $12 that you should have gave me months ago. But you know, I read the term of use. I knew what I was getting into. I just find it ridiculous. But they have so many people on that side and using it that I think for them, they're like, oh my god, they saw the total cost of they would have to pay out a month. And they were like, at that point, we're kind of losing money. Because they got so many people on that site. But yeah, it was like they were. Except faded position. Is that very much case? Alright. Alright, let's go to for real. Did I get those towers up so I can talk to this man and get these damn horses? Alright, so now that is done, let me get these horses, knock that out of the way, talk to this man. Hopefully I don't have to do that fucking escort that frickin' bull quest, because I really don't want to do it. It's a pain in the ass. It really served no purpose. I swear I did the whole. You found a letter at a rental request. I instructed a young man to bring philandris. I gotta find a philandris. That could take a while. Alright, so let me go let this know. Oops, crap, I should have clicked on the camp like a dumbass. Gotta find some fucking philandris. Crap. Yep, I'm brain dead, people. That's just what it is. I'm rushing. That's because it's like I realize the next 20 minutes I'm probably gonna go out and take my walk. I'm trying to get this shit done before I have to go out and take my walk. Gotta burn probably 600 to 800 calories for breakfast I eat. Burn about 150 to 200 of it. Yeah, and then add a cup of coffee. Probably won't eat until after I wake up tomorrow. See how long this fast goes. I've only been fasting for like 3 hours right now. But I feel good. Probably just drink a lot of water, drink a lot of tea. During the course of this day, definitely probably won't eat no dinner. Actually, I could probably just go through this whole day, eat that amount of calories, and then just wait until after midnight, probably around 5 a.m. and have a snack. You know, that'll be my my 16-hour period. Cause yeah, like 1:40 to about 1:40 a.m. That'll be 12 hours, and then another 4 hours after that. You know, around almost 6 a.m. I'll be able to eat. I'll be a 16-hour fast, but it's like at that time I'll be like, fucking, I'm in the bed. Even though I have woke up 6 something in the morning to grab something to eat, like a small snack.
That'll give both the refugees and us some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Yep, got that done. This did it. Yep. Give me the horses. I am not doing that horse race.
Elena said she got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our You've held up your end of our bargaining position. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
This is a matter of faith. The makers want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you, Russ. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Alright, we stole another person. Awesome. Alrighty, so now we can do that quest. What time is it? Do we think we can finish that quest in about 15 minutes? Nah, I doubt it. Probably won't be walking to around 5:30 anyway. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do this shit. Shout out to the 8 Bikes channel. I don't know where that girl is from, or her man is from. I think some Eastern European country. But she basically sounds like the Baroness from G.I. Joe. I like watching her channel. They have like the best intros to their videos. She's a pretty hardcore gamer. She's a pretty decent artist. Check out the 8 Bytes channel on YouTube. Not a very big channel, just a modest, you know, just a small, modest one. But they're very entertaining if you watch Let's Play videos. Let's see. Let's head back over here. Sorry about the yawning. Only human. I wonder if I...
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. I'll enter to monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
You're not planning assassinations, are you?
I was planning to enlist Josephine, although she kills with kindness. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
Anything I should know?
I'm not sure if we're planning.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alrighty, so that was a new little bit there. Gotta love those mangy mages. Let's see what Sarah has to say. I know she... anything to do with religion or magic or things she has no control over, she has issues with. Yeah, let's talk to Sarah.
Tell me about yourself. I'm just interested in talking to an elf like me. Why not?
Well, maybe you're right. But most elves too healthy. Like that's so right? Enough of you is good we work. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years or more.
Hey, be angry about that. Be angry. Be a terror. Never let them forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's weird. I mean, you dailies don't really know. You have stories, that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Actually, it is history. See, that's the issue with Sarah. She's, oh my gosh, she's millennial to a fault.
Who taught you how to use a bow?
She got issues. She's immature, young, just
I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes
kind of
sense.
dumb.
It's not like that for you.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen's pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for others. I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an error distinctly on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy and shy quickly. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Yeah, she's a city elf. She's pretty much straight up ghetto.
How about the basics? Where are you from? I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from North wherever.
What?
North wherever? Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. Oh, funny he is. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Yeah, it takes a while to gain her trust. She wears her honor among thieves on her.
It's all right, Melissa. I won't do anything frightening.
As I said, I'm Melissa. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so they brought me and said that I had nothing. But it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
You said LaShanna asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
I managed an inn back in Denver. When I was in Singapore, I passed through LaShanna. He asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't know that.
Exiles are kind of treated as lower class citizens. Like I said, the lore in this game is very well constructed and very well written.
Need something?
It's very human.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had...
I didn't transfer over my save. I thought I did on one of these plays. I did transfer over save. Cause my hawk was female.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
If you run a spy network, why is Liliana a spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their beating. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
It's true.
Where'd you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca, she's one of a kind. I got her a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
Are you from Ferelden? Or Lay?
Free marchers, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
I think the same voice actor for Varric is the same voice actor for what's his name in Mass Effect, the bird alien guy. Who I romanced in one of my playthroughs. What was his name? Yep, my memory is shot, man. I'm an old man. Vitamin deficient, yo. Let's do this mission.
What's up your future heard, Liliana? Anything new we don't already know about? No, nothing.
Let's do this shit. Level 8 to 11.
The best of the mages are ready, Harold. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot
Yep.
have it be effective.
Might as well. Alright, what party should I go with? I should have made better armor for Blackwall, because Blackwall might get his ass kicked. Dorian. I'm gonna go with Vivian. That's 4. I'm gonna stick with her in this playthrough.
Focus past the Herald.
Mages.
From you.
Did I? Did I do it? Was it done?
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred by the Khan. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
We don't know what caused this. We can't rest easy.
I agree. One success does not guarantee peace. The immediate danger is gone. For some, so is the necessity of this alliance. We must be wary. The Inquisition will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
Yep, here we go.
We must get to the gates.
Perhaps assaulting the sky drew some attention.
Oh, gotta level up. Vivian. Alright, what should I give her? So far, she's been a very, very tanky. What's this? Revival. Revival helps. Definitely gonna need that later. Right now, she has a kind of a shitty staff. Let's see what kind of staff I can give her, because her staff is kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she's only doing 45 damage. That ain't nothing. And give her the staff of stasis. Give her some more damage. How's her armor? I think her armor is not very good. Chanter coat, spirit resistance, reinforced apprentice armor, willpower. Willpower always comes in handy, ain't gonna lie. Chanter coat's level 7. They're both the same type. Go with this one. Made her yellow. Alrighty, does she needs any accessories? I don't think she has ice mine. She used that cooldown amulet? Oh yeah, give her that so she can start spamming them attacks. Alright, let's do this.
What threat could the ground?
This is where it gets fun.
Cullen?
One watchguard reported. It's a massive force, the bulk of the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
None. None of your business.
come in unless you open.
Yo, it's that guy.
I'm Cole. I came to warn you. To help.
Okay, that's different.
You probably already know. What is this? What's going on? The Templars come to kill you.
Templars?
Okay, that's different.
Response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly.
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages.
It's been a while since I picked the mages. I don't think I picked the mages since the first time I played this game back on the PS3, so I haven't seen this little intro introduce the Cole at this point of the game in a while.
Get out there and hit that force. It's everything you can. Mages! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. In position. With the herald.
Down fat. Kick some ass. This is Templars though. Red Templar. Right. Battery's about to die. Gotta put in my charger. Okay, I just saw it. Where the hell did I put it? There we go. Oh, I didn't sell none of my crap. Yep, I got a full thing here. Good news is this should be a little bit more easier since I got some OP weapons. Alright, so what am I doing? Defend the North Trebuchet, so I gotta defend it. Okay. What's in here? Gotta get all the crafting materials. No, you don't. Only one slinging arrows is me. Well, fire, damn it. Got some red lyrium. Nice.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
Yeah, this is a lyrium bow. Like I said, you go through the game, you beat it one time, especially with the DLC, you'll get all the freaking schematics. This armor I got's been holding up very, very well. Barely get, even when I get hit, barely get any damage. Archers. See me? No, you don't. Just causing it. Uh-oh. We got our archdemon. AKA a Drogon.
Everyone to the gates.
Let's get the F out of here. Okay, let me get my supply cache. Get my one potion back. The door is obstructed. Look at it. There we go. Yeah, if you start to help people along the way, they'll come back to your base. Move it, move it. Move it, move it. Move it. That's gonna stop something that flies.
We need everyone back to the chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Haven must evacuate to the chantry.
A lot quicker to kill these fools. I just want the red lyrium. Yeah, I'm still outside. I gotta go back back inside. Delirium, yo.
A survivor!
Our lady is with you, Herald. Thank you.
Oh no,
Down.
didn't rescue my Knave in time.
I hear someone.
Is that Thrin? Who am I missing?
I hear someone.
Trying to help you, bro.
That seems to be all that's left here. Shall we go?
Damn it. Couldn't figure out how to get in there. Did I have to go through the roof? Damn. Oh well. So lost my Knave. And that one dude.
Move! Keep going! The country is your shelter!
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy!
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fae, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
If it will save these people, he can have me.
It won't. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them. Kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the ambush. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. They hit the enemy, we bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know. If this simple memory can save it, this could be more than mere accident. You could be.
If that thing is here for me, I'll make him fight for it.
And when the mountain falls, what about you? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line.
Yep, going solo.
If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
You want spectacle? You shall have it!
Not who I want. Oh, damn. What the hell hit me? Oh, this thing. Let's get up out of here. That sucker packed a punch. Oh, no, maybe I gotta go around. Gotta go all the way around. Avoid most of this loot. Oh, where am I going? Don't know where I'm going. Running so slow. The only thing that sucks about dealing with Templars is the armor, man. Armor packs a wallop. for this armor. Drop this armor. This should be very, very challenging. Party of enemies. Get them off, ladies. Dang, Vivian got lit. Ugh. We got all these, huh? Armor too. I got to poison this thing. Oh, let's get it poisoned. Loot you go drop, big guy. Take that amulet. Troops.
Move! Now!
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is carnivorous. You will kneel.
You're forcing this fight for no reason.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Geralt. You interrupted a ritual years in the plan, and instead of dying, you stole its birth. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flared rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my works. The gore.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos?
The chaos will empower me, and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion wizards in turn correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoiled it with your stomach. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today.
Yep. She escaped, it did. Kinda. Sorta. Yeah. Then you gotta go solo through this little thing here. Alrighty, people. I am going to end the stream here. I'm gonna go take my walk. This is very tempting, but I will be on later. For those of you who stop by, thanks for stopping by. Thanks to you who watch later, thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, God bless.